Okay, we're on Yevamot, Perek Bet, Mishnah Tet. And our Mishnah now turns to a rather interesting question. What if a person, a man, had a role in making an ish muteret? A woman was married, and he had a role in ensuring halachically that she's no longer married, in her divorce, in testifying that her husband is dead. Can that person then go ahead and marry that woman? Says the Mishnah, Hamevi get mimedinat hayam. If a person brings a get mimedinat hayam from outside of Eretz Yisrael to Eretz Yisrael, so the halacha is that a person, this is actually the first halacha in Masechet Gitin, which we'll get to. So the halacha is that a person who brings a get, delivers a get from outside of Eretz Yisrael, tzarich shomai b'fanai nechtav u'b'fanai nechtam. He has to say that this get was written before me and it was signed before me. And there's a machloket in the Gemara in Gitin why that is. So the Gemara says, according to one opinion, it's because ein b'kiyin lishma, because the Batei Din outside of Eretz Yisrael, they didn't trust them. And they didn't know that they had to write a get lishma for the sake of the woman, for her specifically. And therefore, when the guy says, V'fanei nechtam, then we know that she says it the right reason. Ulamar, one opinion is, she'ein idun mitzuyin l'kaimo, that the way you know a get is, or any document is appropriate, is legal, is because you use the signatures of the witnesses. But if I bring a get from thousands of miles away, then how do I know? So therefore, when the guy says, V'fanei nechtam, that we consider that as if we were mekayem, we established the validity of the signatures. So therefore, this guy, this mevi, this delivery man, he is by definition, his testimony is what's allowing her to remarry. He is considered in this case like two Eidim in a sense. So therefore, the Mishnah says, Lo yisat ishto. So the guy comes, he's the guy, and he comes and brings the get, and then he goes and marries the woman. He's not allowed to marry the woman because Mishum da'adibure samchin, relying on his words. So therefore, since we're relying on his words to make her pnuya, to make her unmarried, therefore he can't marry her. Guy comes and testifies and says, mate, he died. Haraktiv, I killed him. Hargenuhu, we killed him. Lo yisat ishto. Then two halachot. First of all, we accept his testimony, but he can't marry her. How is it possible? Okay. Mate haraktiv, however, I would edu Tony say. Since Al Edu Tony said she's going to be marrying somebody else based on his testimony. Ika lazut sfatayim. There's lazut sfatayim, meaning it's going to cause gossip. Shema einav natan ba ve'id edu sheker aleh, because it looks like, oh, he liked the woman, so he came and says, oh, your husband's dead. But how can he say tina se la'acher? If a guy says, mate, that's one thing. I killed him. How can you say tina se la'acher? Okay, she could do it. The ishani say beid echad. One witness is enough. One witness is enough, Chazal say, in order for her to remarry. So mate, we know, if a person comes along, one person comes along and says, I saw her husband die, that's one thing. What about haraktiv? So, Rabbi Yehuda Omer, Rabbi Yehuda says, haraktiv, if the guy says, I killed him, lo tinase ishto. Then she can't get married. But hargenu, we killed him, tinase ishto. So first of all, what's the difference between hargenuhu and haraktiv? The Gemara says, hargenu, we killed him. I'm sorry if there's noise. I'm doing some work around here. Hargenu, we killed him. If she says we killed him, the Gemara says, he says, Ani hayiti imorgav. I was there. I didn't really do it. Avani lo haraktiv. But he says, Rabbi Yehuda says, listen, if the guy says, I killed him, he's a rasha. Okay? Therefore, we don't accept him, we don't accept that testimony. Rasha. Al tashet rasha eid. We don't allow rasha. So a guy says, I murdered him, and I want to marry his wife. So we don't believe you. Because a person doesn't make himself a rasha. But we don't pass him like Rabbi Yehuda. The kai malan, ein adam mesim atzmo rasha. A person cannot testify about himself. This is an interesting halachic rule. A person cannot testify about himself to make himself wicked. The adam karov etzel atzmo. A person is his own relative, meaning I can't testify about myself to incriminate myself. That's what ein adam mesim atzmo rasha means. And therefore, what happens when he says haragtiv, I killed him? We don't believe you said haraktiv. We don't believe that you would say about yourself you're a murderer. But we believe him that he was killed. We don't believe that you said you killed him. So even when he says I killed him, this is what's called in halachic terminology, I think it's called palginan dibure. Palginan dibure means, I gotta write this down, I gotta show you what it means. Pagina dibure, paginan from plag, half, Dibura, his words. We split his words in two. Now we believe him. If I say haraktiv, so I say, okay, even though you said one thing, I believe you that you said he's dead. I don't believe that you killed him. And therefore, according to the Tanakama, his wife can be married, but lo yisa ishto. You yourself can't marry because it's lo naim. We don't believe you killed him, but we can't rely on your testimony and then allow her to be married. All right, we'll stop here. Dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Harav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. There we go. Have a great day.